fill the hole up with the
question,
good stuff. Okay,
we
go ahead.
might be able to use this for another show.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be a long answer.
Unless you want to address it tonight, I'm fine with that.
Time.
It's all
I think
how you feel
we
about
have
it.
time, don't we? Mike, are you okay on a few more minutes?
Sure, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Are aliens really demons? Now, you guys know how I feel about this, but if you want to answer it, feel free to do it, or you can make another show out of it.
Because a lot of people, I mean, okay, look, we had that meteorite, folks, explode over Michigan, Taylor, Michigan, all right, and not only did that meteor do a sonic boom that, scared the hell out of a lot of people driving, scared people on the ground, and it resulted in, what was it, like, it supposedly caused some kind of earthquake, too. That was the latest. And then there was that cigar-shaped thing that was seen, I think, Mike, was that in California? I don't really keep up on all the alien sightings. I love it because Jen and Kevin Malik, okay, guys, if you ever want to go to conspiracy fun stuff, go to their page, monstrosities and whatever. Okay, Jen and Kevin, help me out. Post your little monstrosity thing there. They cover a lot of this really unusual stuff that goes on. So we've had meteors, we've had cigar-shaped vehicles, we've had strange lights in the sky. Now, when people normally see this, they think of one of two things. They think, okay, crazy Christians, you guys are way out there, you don't know what you're talking about, you're just seeing signs for Jesus, okay? Or two, they think conspiracy theory, okay? Deep dark underground, we have the government experimenting on people. Oh, the Russians are coming. And then last but not least, let's talk about those cute little gray guys running in your backyard going, I'm going to take your organs.
Oh my
what
God.
would they take your organs for? I mean, with fava beans? Who knows?
With Fabio?
Right? I mean, seriously.
I
mean, it's like Carol Merrill has 3 doors. Let's pick one. Oh, no, let's pick the logical one. There is the authority of good, and there's the authority of not so good.
Do people not know what to go to us with UFO stories? I haven't heard that since the paranoid schizophrenic that I ran into.
It's okay. We need to cover...
well, Ken, I see here that Dawn wants to hear what I have to say about it.
Well, do it since you already understand it.
That's right.
Oh, tell that story, too, Deb. There's time.
Please do, Deb, because, we're talking about spears, and I'm eating cheese, so...
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, Dawn, this is a shout-out to you.
Yeah.
My personal feelings are, because I have seen it myself, okay, I feel that aliens and all this spacecraft is of a demonic nature. Now, you have to remember that demons are very intelligent, okay? And when they're using the spacecraft, that's their way of traveling.
Yeah.
So I do believe, that's my opinion, I do believe it, because I have seen it.
That's your opinion, you're sticking with it. Here's the darker part of it.
Well, I can get into depth of it, but I'm not going to do it now. We only have a few minutes.
Mike runs over this stuff, and he wishes he would be able to run over it with a car. Like going to Burning Man.
Right.
You could just play Carmageddon there. I mean,
oh, my God. I know he needs like a tank, man.
The military.
Like a big
I think they were from...
Here it is. I know. It's like, it's hard to,
oh, my gosh, you guys.
We're desensitized to some of this stuff. Not this,
Big
though.
time.
This is really a dark part of the UFO phenomenon. Remember, they have, like, first encounters, second encounters, third encounters of first kind, whatever, second encounters, Okay, when you get to where there's supposedly a demon by your, alien by your bed, what you end up with is the phenomenon that we'll say the fifth kind, I guess, where it's not just possession or something like that. Well, how about the girls, the women, who say they got impregnated, if they remember it? Most of the time they don't.
Like Scully on the X-Files.
Then it disappears. We find that the satanic people do this stuff, and they'll do it in a rural area, and they'll drug the person, and then when they sleep, they do it to them. The high priest, rapes her. And then they come back later when she's gotten more full term, and it just mysteriously disappears because they perform not a C-section, though, the whole time while she's asleep. And they can also, because they might wake up and be groggy, they use what's that truth serum stuff that stuff that's really high.
Not phenobarbital.
Sodium pentothal.
Sodium pentothal.
Yeah, and
Sodium pentothal,
they do
exactly,
like a
sodium.
hypnotic suggestion to say it's UFO aliens, because the people are going to blow it off when it's UFO aliens. They don't take it seriously. But if it's guys in hoods and robes and stuff, and
Totally.
but that's what we found out, and it's not just like an idea; it is a fact. You know, it's not like
It's true.
you know, people made it up, and that's why I just thought this is something for Mike to go to too, because it's
You want him to play with aliens?
somehow or another some of the people saw through the cloud of darkness and figured it out
Weirdo.
because of memories or, you know, God's will or whatever, that they weren't able to totally conceal it from everybody. But it makes sense, you know, because who's going to have an immaculate conception from a UFO alien? It's like they're carrying the seed of given to you know, mankind to reproduce and regenerate, and they'll look like big bug-eyed aliens. You know, I know we heard that's where you get the conspiracy theories or the legends, like the New Jersey Devil and stuff. There's no proof that, you know, anything but a high priest can rape a woman and come up with some sort of monstrous thing because they consecrated a baby to Satan and it has deformity. You know, like a demon comes down on them, like the Nephilim said in the Book of Enoch. Like they're going to carry a human sperm somehow or another, just because they borrow it through the means of a succubus raping a young man. No, it's not. It's not possible. And everybody we know out there, and that's what's good about it, having a lot of contacts, says it's not possible theologically. They never heard of it happening, and it just seems like it's legend because people were lacking information. They formed their own opinions, like with UFOs. When they can't explain it through one means, they use another.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's that, Liz? We should
I
give
see
you
like this blue flashing across my screen. I see like these hearts, and it's like blue and blue and blue.
Blues are
We
going.
still got 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh! Can I make a comment about the cute little alien thing?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. The cute little aliens. Well, how about the dark ones?
I was like, no, I like the cute ones because the cute ones are inventory. Okay.
How about Paul from that one movie?
Oh, Paul! Oh my gosh, weirdo.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, listen.
Sorry, folks out there.
Okay, I went to school in New Mexico. Okay. Weird places there. The desert. Perfect place for aliens. Why? Because the day, okay, makes all the sand hot, super hot, causes mirages. Nighttime cools down quickly, compresses air. So you've got two things operating for you. You've got, shall we say, visual anomalies, and you have physical anomalies from coyotes, things wandering around at night. All right, so you've got that. You also have a great deal of Satanism, sacrifice in the sand, dripping blood into the sand, the sacrifice of witchcraft. You've got a lot of stuff going on. What you have to remember, folks, is when you're looking at aliens, chances are it is, shall I say, a hallucination, because an alien is a construct. Okay, guess what? Go look in the mirror if you want to see an alien. You're an alien. You don't belong here. So whatever the
The hell I don't, Farah.
I know, right? Okay, so, you know, if you're trying to think of a little gray or a little thing with big eyes or whatever that's staring back at you going, I want your organs, that is a construct, okay?
I only have synthesizers, no organs.
If you read
Right?
the most
I came all this way
learned...
to get synthesized, yeah.
Exactly. If you read the most learned men on, you know, aficionados of evil, what are they going to tell you? Your mind cannot possibly make up something you have not already seen. All right?
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter if you saw it when you're 2 months old. It doesn't matter if you saw it when you're 20 years old and you don't remember it. The devil can never use anything against you that's not already in your head. So, if you're seeing aliens, chances are you've seen it before. And why are you afraid of it? The devil's an opportunist. He is going to take anything. I don't care if it's a pinprick, if it's drawing blood, if it is a little gray man jumping on you and going, I'm going to eat your liver. Or, let's say it's a nightmare where you saw a shooting star and you thought it was the end of the world, and you thought, that is a long shooting star. It looks like an egg shape. It's in the air. Oh, looks like a spaceship. Oh, no. So, taking aliens from the perspective of your imagination. Now, let's say 5,000 people just saw that thing in the air. Does that mean it's an alien? Oh, heck no.
Especially not.
Our government right now, folks, is up to some of the strangest stuff. We have no idea what they're doing.
Right.
Not only are they doing strange things with satellites, with technology, with people going around the Earth. They're doing things at the speed of light, the speed of sound. I mean, all these crafts, okay? How are they going to do it? Are they going to do it and say, hey, by the way, pay attention to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to be launching one of our latest, greatest, under the covers kind of things so we can spy on the Russians? No, they're not going to let you know. They're going to do it in the middle of the night when they think nobody's looking, and then it's going to burn up, and they're going to go, oh, we don't know what that was. Must have been an alien spacecraft. Okay, how wrong am I, Michael?
Not off. It's just I tell you how the people I worked with who were alien abductees, when we got down to it, there was SRA underneath the parts that came up, and they wanted to shut it down. They wanted to shut me down right away. That's not true. That's not true. I go, hey, all I asked was a simple question. You have people respond and gave it. Yeah.
Because okay, now this is where theology and logic and reasoning comes in. Okay, folks. Let's say you're a billionaire, or let's just say you're a waitress at a little cafe stop somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Why is an alien going to come and steal your body parts? Right. This alien lives millions of miles away.
Rather.
He is much more brilliant than you. You are inferior. You are nothing more than food. Why doesn't he just eat you and leave the planet? But that would take a genius to figure that out.
He's not through with us yet. That's why.
They're so smart. Why are they still using the same probes, probing the same parts after all this time?
Why do they want cow body parts?
That's the satanic ritual to harvest, I think. I forgot the name of it. But they take a piece of straw and they probe your crevices, we'll say. And people say that's an alien with a probe, and that's a satanic ritual.
I know.
And they came all this way to do that.
That's the reason why, Ken, I will not have a colonoscopy.
Yeah, you better not. It might be the doctor doing that. Just kidding. And
I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that.
Yeah.
Not with a probe. Okay, not with a probe.
Okay. What we were discussing earlier. Why do you think the whole entire United States of America has the flu? To me, that seems a little bit government controlled.
I honestly have to tell you, Deb.
No, you got to say that for another show.
Okay, we're going to save it for another show because we're already at 10 after.
Yeah,
and Deb,
world news.
I would like to cover this, and maybe we can get Kevin to call in for a few minutes because he does a lot of research on this stuff, and I know Michael's got some good input on this.
Yeah.
But let's save that question for next week if we can, and we will talk about alien probes.
I can remember it.
Not exactly.
Okay, alien probes sailing in the sky.
No, I got to tell you. The Great Masquerade is what you got to remember. Whatever it fits, and I heard someone saying this the other day on YouTube or whatever, one of the priests that we know, and he said the same thing I've been saying for a long time, and it's important to say it. And it came out there, and don't be afraid to step on the UFO enthusiast too.
Thank you.
And it says, it's like if you're someone who's not going to be, you're not a father, you're a teenager, you're into UFOs and conspiracy theories or whatever and all that, and you're not, you're kind of loose in your faith. You're gonna, you might receive, if you're a teenage boy, it might be a succubus appearing as a ghost girl.
Exactly.
Or it'll be a UFO alien trying to draw your curiosity first in the distance and then eventually more close and personal. Always suspect it is first. It's safe because these aren't humanoids. They're great. They have the descriptions of demons from the days of old, in the old documents and the old archives.
Exactly.
The historical descriptions: big eyes, little nose, little mouth, telepathic. Those are details of demons showing up at night, 3 a.m. All of the symptoms there: sleep paralysis. How do they do all this stuff? They run in the name of Jesus,
right?
Like the priest said. Why would they run in the name of Jesus?
Why is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys, listen. All right, we're also on YouTube, so go to our YouTube, subscribe to us, The Reel Deels. YouTube.com/The Reel Deels. Follow us on Facebook right here at Kenneth and Farah Deel OFS.